What is going on, guys? We're back with another video today. We are in week 17 of our Chicago Bears franchise, the final week. We are 14-1. The Texans are 8-5-2. They very well could be fighting for a playoff spot here. Let's take a look at what they're looking like. So they're the the fourth best team in the league. However, they cannot win their division. So this is a very interesting one. I don't know how this is going to work. I think they still need teams to lose, in theory. Maybe not, actually. I don't know who, each division leader is. Looks like the Patriots might be, just off first glance, looks like they might be leading their division. So I think they actually have to win this one to even have a chance, considering they lost their last two. Of course, you have the Packers with a playoff week, or a wild card spot guaranteed here. And then in this, the Lions might be able to sneak one away as well. I can't really tell here. So last week's Player of the Weeks, we did not get it. Jefferson, however, 5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles did. I also seen the Lions cannot make it because the Packers and one of the NFC East teams are taking a spot at the moment. We might have a couple of upgrades to see what we can do. We have a few, kind of backup guys. We'll get them done, though. And we also have some scouting. So looking at the roster, wide receiver, a lot of you guys have said that you kind of want Anthony Miller gone. I would assume he has that drops open. Yeah, he has that crap. He has a lot of good traits, but he also has drops open pass trait, which is really causing him to miss some opportunities. So wide receiver could be another position we take a look at. I like Darren Lee, don't get me wrong, but normal dev, even if he has an upgrade in dev, he's still kind of rough. We'll see. We might end up replacing him. DBs, Kyle Fuller could be on the way out just because he is 28. So we have a couple of guys this year finally that we need to replace. Jonathan Hankins, not super great. Eddie Goldman, he's a normal dev. He's not going to get very good. Knox, he's decent, but he hasn't really played well. So we've got a lot of positions this year we actually need to draft. So the free agent or the off-season stream should be pretty damn fun, assuming we do have another one of those. We'll probably have another light goal for that. Next video will be awards, and obviously since that's going to be not really a short video necessarily, but not a super entertaining one, we'll probably put up a Chargers video as well to try to catch up with the league a little bit more. So that should be fun. Don't really need to look at running backs, but there's not a whole lot of other positions that I need to take a look at. We already went down the list pretty far so far. And that's a lie. We did not look at wide receiver much. However, you can't really scout too much in wide receiver because if we don't know how fast they are, there's really no point because they could all just be really slow. The cornerback we took a lot of looks at. So, yeah, I mean, we're pretty much ready for the draft. Just got to see the combine grades. Here we go, Houston Stadium. I feel like I played this game already. I don't know why. I just feel like I have. It just feels weird. I don't know. Maybe we played the Texans recently in one of the other leagues. Deshaun Watson, Watt, Hopkins. This team's about almost a 90 overall, and you can see why. They've got a lot of names across the board. Obviously, the age might be catching up with some of those guys. Obviously not really Deshaun Watson. But Watt, he's getting on the older side. He's still a beast and a guy that we should fear. Trust me, I fear him. Tariq Cohen, he might have a rough day. Obviously, picked up the pace nicely after Howard got taken out. 700 yards on the season. Really got good stuff. I mean, if he gets about 100 yards this game, he'll have over 1,000 total yards on the season for the first time with us so far in this series. Obviously, we've put up almost 2,500 rushing yards this season, over 4,000 passing. Passing touchdowns have been a little bit low. That's why guys like Mike Evans, even though he has a ton of yards, only has 8 touchdowns. Guys like Hughes, we might be able to sneak away with a 1,000-yard season. So obviously, this is the last week to do all that. And look at the thickness of that running back. Gotta love it. Here we go. Deshaun Watson having a very good chance at MVP here. This is a really good season from this young man. I'm not saying that they deserve the playoffs because, 2 games straight loss. They had 2 ties this season. Those are, you fix those up and it's a pretty damn good season. Almost just as good as us. To the outside underneath Hopkins already. Very first play. Gets a first down last week. Not super great, but overall in the season, pretty damn good. Gotta think they're going to run the ball soon. This youngster looks pretty damn promising. So I'm expecting it to come soon, and here it is. The run youngster gets taken down. Eddie Jackson with the tackle. We were all over with Amos anyway, so Not worried about it one bit. Taking a look at their offense. Offensive line, honestly, unless the youngsters are good, it's a really poor line still. And then offensive weapons, very solid stuff. Assuming Will Fuller got going like you would expect him to, they actually have one of the better receiving cores in the league. I don't know who their tight end is, but seems to be decent. Seems to be new. Oh, look at the throw. And it's missed by Eddie Jackson. That should have been a turnover. And instead, it's a gain of about 30. Trevor looks like he's off. Okay, I guess he's not. Thought Trevor was off there. Ooh, Khalil Mack with the saving tackle on Lamar Miller. Mack still doesn't have number 10 on the season. Please, Mack, get in for once in your life, man. Such a down season for Mack. Knox does really well there, but just barely misses the timing. A somewhat long drive, obviously a very successful one. Going to be in man coverage on 3rd down, which is really scary stuff. Come on, Mack. Time to get off the line, and we get caught up. Mack, get up, my dude. And a good strip by Trevor Williams on the running back. That will be a field goal. Nash wants to tie Cam Newton's rushing touchdown record. I believe he would hit number 10 if he were to. Let's see what we can do. Looking inside, Anthony Miller gets the first down easily. 15-yard gain. Let's hurry up to the line. It's going to be a very tough team to run the ball on. They have a great front. And up the middle is wide open, though. Cohen takes a little bit of a risky play, but it ends up getting him the first down. Nice spin. Good decision. Good season, man. That's really good stuff. I mean, my math isn't great, but it looks like he's averaging about 7 yards a carry, which is absolutely absurd. Over the middle could be... I'm just going to run it again with Cohen. There's Watt. Doesn't matter because Watt gets double-teamed. Underneath, Hughes. We're going kind of short, but that's what you got to do against a good pass rush. And there you go. Mike Evans gets the first down. Tariq Cohen up the middle. Every gain so far has been about a first down for him. And this time, it's not a first down. I tried to cut left. We could not. Cohen over 10 yards per carry. Beautiful start on the ground. A lot better than I thought it was going to be, if we're going to be honest. Might be able to get 10 touchdowns if we can get him 2. Mike Evans, corner, and what a damn play. The perfect play. Maybe got away with a little bit of a push-off on Tyrann Mathieu, but 6'5" versus 5'9". Did you really expect anything else? Take a look at this replay. To the corner. They show the catch. I'd like to see the engagement, though, here. They're not going to. What a damn play, though. Ooh, to the outside, and a great hold on. They got Corey Coleman as well. I don't know how well they've developed him, but that's a pretty damn good... Wow, 1,000 on the season. Okay, I'm gonna go on a limb and say they've developed him well. Same defense, amazing offense. I mean, quick throw. Ooh, almost picked off by Roquan Smith on the strip by Byron Jones. Press Coleman. Nope, we're not going to press anyone. I mean, that's about 4 to 5 seconds on like a 6-man blitz. I mean, it's Knox working on the double team. Mack almost gets out of there, and what a throw. Is that Des Bryant? I could have sworn the Packers had him a few seasons ago. Now he's on the Texans. Probably going to be a run. They haven't really run it a whole lot. And Manning, wow, what a cutback. Cloud is going to get about 7. Oh, here it is. And that's a great play. Huge hit. Down to the 4. Cloud's getting all pumped. In fairness, he's had to work a little bit harder than Cohen, but Cohen's still having the better game. That's all that matters. Senor Thick Legs. Inside. Eddie. Oh, my God, what a dive. That's like a user play. Eddie just came really slow there, which is gross. I know. Stop. What's the drive goal this time, guys? Nothing? Just trying to win the game? All right. Looking like we're having some quick throws. And there goes Nash, the Nash specialty, showing he can dive too. Gets the first down there. I think I'm going to take Hughes. Hughes looks like he has him beat, and Hughes drops the ball. Wow, down to the 15 it would have been, and he drops it. I want to run this so badly, but I just guarantee if I run this crossers, I can get Hughes right past the linebacker instantly. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. We're going to have to wait for it to develop. Perfectly timed ball. Cunningham obviously not going to hold on to it. It being the route, of course. Shaheen hasn't really been involved a whole lot lately, so it'd be nice to get him going here. Screw it. Shaheen. And he doesn't hold on. Great attempt, though. Shaheen, not really that skilled. But you got to give him a chance. Cohen This is all about Hughes getting on the linebacker. Oh, maybe not. Hughes did better than that, and the receivers need to do better than that, though. We could have had a touchdown. Burton right in the middle. What a throw by Nash. Rolling out underneath, actually. Quick throw to Burton. A little bit delayed, to be fair, but still got it there. Who said elusive backs can't run some power? Who said it? Whoever said it is dumb. Cohen gets the score. That's what I'm talking about. Good job, Cohen. And this is the true test of if the Houston Texans can keep up with this offense. Can they do it? Over the middle, and Byron Jones misses the pick. Thought maybe he had a chance at the tip, and he didn't. Did they really expect Tariq Cohen to hit 1,500 rushing yards? Howard would have, obviously, if he would have not gotten hurt, but yeah, that's a bit rough for Cohen, who's going to do it all here. Cutting it back. That is just the easiest bait in the world. Spins inside, bounces off all the way down to the 41-yard line. Just Cohen toying with the special team, just proving how elite he is. Inside, Shaheen falling forward down to the 50. Taking the handoff to the left. Cohen falling forward on J.J. Watt. Trying to roll. Oh, look at the throw. And sadly, Hughes is just sitting there. In fairness, Hughes probably expected the ball there. To the outside. Little late, but Mike Evans doesn't care. He gets down to the 2. Might go for another corner fade. It worked once. Mike Evans, that's terribly thrown. Not really. Goes way out. I know that was the design there. Shaheen, no. Mike, yes. And that's touchdown number 10 on the season. Spikes it off of Tyrann Mathieu. Kind of having the better of him. And there goes Green Bay. Up by 7. They turned that thing around very quickly. Defense having some struggles with this Texans offense. I can't lie. They're not scoring as much as we are, but it's still not ideal. I think we got the ball first as well. Did we? And that could be picked. And it was, but it will not count. Could not get the feed down. And that is terrible job by Amos. Mack gets tipped over. Every linebacker on the field should be ashamed of themselves. All right, pressure. Get there. To the outside. Eddie all over, and that will be our... Oh, not our first time out. Their first time out, surprisingly. That makes no sense. Ooh. Oh, what a jump. Great catch, but that's not going to be enough. Unless they decide to go for it, this will be an 8-point game. Hopefully they kick it over to Cohen's side. They do. We have the entire return team pushing this way, too. This could be a score. Not even close. It's actually going to be a score for the Texans. Washington returns the fumble instantaneously. What a hit. Cohen really hasn't fumbled or turned the ball over in general in a while. But he gets hammered by Garland. Special teams for the Texans tie this game up. Forgot it was a 2-point conversion. They didn't want to go for it. Not going to tie it up. To the outside. And it's going to be picked off by Tyrann Mathieu, who, for the love of God, tell me he actually turned around, because I don't think he did. From this angle, I can't tell if he actually can see the ball. I don't think he can. That's a tough angle. I think he may have barely seen it. Got about 10 points in a couple minutes' time, and that will extend soon after they get a nice 20-yard gain to the tight end. Man, we're kind of choking this one away. I know it's only the first half, but still. Not favorable look here. And they're going to run out of time. Bad decision making there by whoever at EA coded the game. Early on here, this is looking like a really favorable look from the wide receivers on the outsides. And that's a terrible throw by us. And somehow, so Hughes can hold on to that crazy one into double, but he drops the one where he's actually open. And Nash is going to take off here. He's going to get taken out of bounds with a late hit. No call. 40-yard gainer. Well, 40-yard gainer. 40 yards on the week. Burton to the outside. It's a little late. And Tyrann Mathieu is just become a god. This should completely shut them down. And he gets free. Roquan gets tripped up. Lamar Miller is gone. I get tripped up by Darren Lee, and a 2-yard gain turns into a touchdown. Luckily, they fail their two-point conversion, but sadly, we've thrown 2 picks this game. Nash having a great first half right until the end. Is this Shaheen? It's Carlson, the slow 6'8" beast. Gets down the field to the 43-yard line. Great block in there. Cohen has a chance at 10 rushing touchdowns. I didn't even know that was a thing. Up the middle, Cohen gets the 5-yard gain. Let's hurry up to the line. Inside, Anthony Miller drops it wide open. 3rd and 5 is going to be a 3rd and 10 instead because of the drop. Anthony Miller has refused to improve on the season. It's always a problem. He's open again. This time he actually holds on to it. First down, kind of stacked here. No, right up the middle, and Cohen's free for what they said is probably touchdown number 10 on the season, rushing. What's going on here? I'm confused. Oh, was it like hide and seek? Tag? Cohen, he's open. Cohen, good block. Scores the 2-point conversion. Good stuff. Luckily, we don't really need this game that much. But once again, I feel like we're a better team to just play on. Like, we don't really get injured too much. Jordan Howard got hurt earlier in the season on, like, a stupid tackle. I just don't see us getting hurt, you know? It's just, I don't know. We're pretty durable. I don't feel like we should take off 2 weeks. I feel like that's an easy way to get a first-round playoff exit. Obviously, we have that bye week, so 2 weeks off would be a little bit too much rust for my liking, and great find by McLeod. Gets about 13. Their run game is definitely starting to heat up. Mack off the edge, and we can't get it. They're going to still run the ball, and that's probably a first down. Mack will not. I don't think Mack's going to get sacked, number 10 of the season, which is so unbelievably disappointing. And Manny can't bring him down. Floyd, speaking of, brings him down, but a 3-yard gain. Anthony Miller in the backfield. They're not going to run it this time. And Manning drops the ball. Inside, I had to cover the out. Slips away down to the 5. They have hit their tight ends more than their receivers by far. Shift him back over. And there goes Eddie, getting to Watson before he even hands it off. Fall forward for barely a loss, though. But I think it's going to be another run. It is not, and we're in some trouble. Eddie Jackson with the pick. He could score. Get out of the way. Eddie going to try to outrun the team. Can he do it? Deshaun is catching up. Eddie is going to slip off. Bunch pushes off of 2 other guys down to the 18-yard line. All of that dinking and diming and running the ball to throw a pick at the goal line. Gonna leave it one-on-one. Hughes holds on for the touchdown. Take the 2-possession lead right before the 4th quarter. And I simmed it a little bit. Corey Coleman, 46-yard touchdown. All right, so here we are, back into a close one. Obviously, it took them about 4 minutes to get on the field. They were dinking and diming us again. That's kind of why I simmed it. I was kind of sick of seeing it. And they kind of break one free. And speaking of break one free, I thought I had it, but there was a lot more guys than I thought there was. That's what your mouth said. Well, we'll say lots of offense this game. We have a small guy, probably actually smaller than Cohen, as the lead blocker. And ironically, it wasn't even his fault. The outside can't do it. Inside, Burton, easy first down. Ball kind of went low there. He almost dropped it. That's what happens in this time of the game. And Cohen seems very tired, and he is. He's injured. Jesus, back-to-back weeks. That's not a good-looking injury either. Maybe I was wrong when I said, screw it. Screw it. Hughes holds on. He's a freak. He one-hands it. Oh, my God. And a broken collarbone for Cohen. You've got to be kidding me. Is that not the same injury that Jordan Howard has? Yeah, I should have definitely benched him. Breida. Oh my God, how the hell did Clowney reach around there? Breida and Muhammad are now the starting running backs. We go from Howard and Cohen to Breida and Muhammad. Oh my Lord. And the game's not even over yet. We could still lose this, which at the end of the day, it doesn't even matter. So what the hell? Why did I even start him? It's a rough one, and Who else but Mike Evans to catch a rough one? And just completely choke in the red zone with these throws. Breida looking good to the edge. What a damn block. He even caught him at the last second. Just don't want to go away, do they? You already hurt our guy for probably the season. I don't think Jordan Howard has a chance to come back. Does he? I could have sworn he actually could come back. Maybe I was wrong. To the outside, no. Underneath, drops the ball instantly. Screen. And Roquan can't get the pick. Somehow McLeod holds on, but he does lose 4 yards. Lamar Miller on the outside. Roquan's got that locked up. Maybe not. Yeah, just couldn't get baited, son. Pick number 3. Well, not number 3, but pick number 2 for Roquan and take away number 3. It's kind of weird because, like, I know Breida is not really a power back necessarily, but he's kind of got the size of Howard-ish. And then Muhammad's, like, got the size of Cohen, so it's interesting. Breida's fast enough to catch that edge. Yeah, I don't know what the hell they're doing here. Breida is... He's a good starter. He's good enough, I think, to get the job done. Muhammad over the middle as our primary receiver. What can be done? There it goes. Wide open. Anthony Miller, who holds on but fumbles. But it doesn't matter because we will be able to just kneel this thing out. Nash with 400 yards passing. Oh, nice screenshot. I like that. Put that one on the wall. Oh, that was cool. It's kind of weird. He looks like he's presenting the ball. Some decent screenshots here. That's how it always works, too. They come out with the great screenshots after the questionable one. Look at these. These are actually really solid. That first one, I don't know what the hell that was. 400 yards passing, 132 yards rushing. They outrushed us, but not really because our yards per play was better, and they had that huge 81-yarder that shouldn't have happened, but Darren Lee decided to tackle Roquan, which was kind of cool. Love to see that. So here's the actual final stats of the game. Not bad in the passing. Rushing, decently solid. Their yards per carry was actually better than ours, so I don't know what the hell I'm on about. Hughes killed it with his not great catches, like 6 catches. Anthony Miller had 5 for 100. Mike Evans, 60 yards, 2 touchdowns. Good game in receiving for sure. Sack totals, Leonard Floyd with 1. Pick totals, Tyron and Roquan both with 2. Eddie with 1. Kicking, don't care about that stuff. Take a look at the injury report. It has 7 weeks for Tariq Cohen. So Jordan Howard, I think, can return for the championship game. I'm pretty sure he can return for the championship game if we make it, obviously. Tariq Cohen is officially out, though. Both of our running backs are gone. That's so sucky. But it is what it is. Obviously, we'll advance the week. We have a bye week. No questions asked. Hopefully, we don't get any a secondary that didn't. I don't even know. But I don't want any spoilers, so I'm not going to touch anything else. That's all we're going to look at. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video. Take a look at next video where we will take a look at all the awards, the stats, the upgrades, everything. So definitely take a look for that. Take a look. Keep a lookout for that. Jesus, words are hard when I'm tired. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe like and subscribe. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. And yeah, until next video, see ya!